Good morning, obligatory testing. Are we live? Let's have a little look. Let's get everything open. Let's see. No, that is the wrong one. Oh, good morning all. We're just going to give it a minute to tick over. Just let the streams go live. Hello, and welcome. Just going to wait for a couple more people to come in here. So yeah, today, what we're going to be looking at on the account. So we've got our main Ironman Dabo. And of course we are also going to have our alt account playing over in the background as well. If you give me a second, here we are. So we're at quite a nice starting point for this account, I think. We're very close to our next prayer level, only 2.7k XP to go. That will put us on to 94, meaning that we have 10,000 bones left for our quest to 99. We are getting there, my dudes. So we'll have this account up on in the background, and that's what we're going to be doing today with this one. Nothing amazing. We're going to be using the World 330 house portal for the Gilded Altar. Shout out to my dude Urban Tracker here, who has been a hero throughout all of this, making sure that we've got permanent access on the alt. Right, now going back to the main account, what I was thinking we do today, we've got a couple little things that we can get tied off. Sorry, bear with me a second. There we go, perfect. We are now live over on YouTube as well. So yeah, there's a couple of things on the main account that I want to be getting done in the background today. So you can see we're pretty close to a couple levels there. We're close to our 75 smithing, we're getting close to 74 agility. The combats are looking pretty close as well. We're what, 140 odd K away from 96 strength, 25k from 91 defense. What are we looking at? 61k to 94 range as well. You know, these stats are starting to climb up quite nicely. We've also got a couple of tertiaries that we could do in the background. We can maybe tackle a little bit of Hunter. I'm tempted to ignore that and leave that for a bit and just let birdhouses do their thing. Obviously, because we're playing an Ironman, we want those birdhouses for the Hunter skill. We'll be collecting all those bird nests. And then, yeah, just got some more farming runs that we can get done. But all of these are like little things. I want to get into the meat of what I want to do on this account today, something a little bit more interesting for everyone. So as you can see on this right hand side here, we've got barely any quests left to do. We've just got 4 left, and then that is Quest Cape complete. And as you can see, the only one we don't have the requirements for is Song of the Elves, but I will go through why that is in a little bit. More importantly though, let's take a quick jump over to the alt account and see what we're looking at here, because we've just hit another milestone. So let's jump on over, let's have a little look. Now, if any of you guys have watched any of my previous streams, I do like to get a little snippet of this, because that is 94 prayer, my dudes. We are going to get this one saved. Give me 2 seconds. 94 prayer on the alt, my dudes. We like that, that is good. Does that get us anywhere closer to a new combat? Let's have a little 72.5. I highly doubt we're going to get another combat level out of prayer now, but we will keep an eye on it. Right, I'm just going to go back over to YouTube quickly. Looks like we're having a little bit of a delay. Get that one reset, and we are good to go, my dudes. So yeah, we've just had Christmas go by, we've just had Boxing Day go by, both really nice days to be fair, nice and relaxed, nice and chill. Family just up the road, they had a pretty nice day. It's been a lovely time to be fair. I'm not used to having so much time off. Normally I'm working like 60-hour weeks. You know, I'm doing that every week never really get a chance to have a decent break. So the fact that we're off from, what is it, the 20th until the 6th, that's been greatly appreciated. So yeah, we will every now and then we will flick back over to the alt account just to see how we're getting on, because the aim there is to get 99 over the next couple of days. I mean, we've got 10,000 bones, so you do what, roughly, what is it, 1,200 an hour if you're consistent with it. So I'm going to be getting a little bit less than that. Perfect. That's coming at a beautiful time as well. Right, we're going to stop running laps now, because the next quest that we're going to do is going to get us a load of agility XP anyway. So let's get this one saved down as well. 74. Perfect. Alright, I'm just going to go away to the other screen because I don't want you all seeing my bank pin there. Lovely. Alright, so for the Curse of Arrav, what are we going to want first? We're going to want the Dwell Berries, the Ring of Life, couple inventory slots, Stamina Potion, Prayer Potion, food, Fort Invasion, okay, the pickaxe, some more bits. When are we going to do the fight? The Hearty Heist. Right, okay, so it looks like we're going to want, for the start of the quest at least, we're just going to want a couple of the smaller items and some running gear. Now, if I remember correctly, it says to bring a crush weapon, and the only good crush weapon I've got on here, is shit. It is absolutely shit. I need to go get that zombie axe, to be fair. Like, I hear that's a good crush weapon. So right, we'll use this for now. We've got a Ring of Life stored away in the bank. And some stamps. You know, I hate using that quest helper for the items up at the top. It just rearranges your bank account so awkwardly. Alright. Any pickaxe, any crossbows, gonna have to be the rune. Gonna bring the mithril grapple. Insulated boots, they're gonna be on the Slayer tab. And then we need to go get 3 Dwell Berries. Right, I cannot remember off the top of my head, but I want to say Dwell Berries are going to be the one south of Varrock, aren't they? No, it's going to be the MacGruber's Wood. That's alright, because we are pretty close to that already anyway. Or we could buy them from the Grand Tree. You know what? We're at MacGruber's. We'll do that. Right. Looks like we've got a couple extra viewers over here on Twitch. How you doing, my dudes? Hope you're keeping well. Hope you had a nice Christmas. We are currently in the process of getting ready to start the quest, the Curse of Arrav. We do also have the alt account over on in the background over here as well, which we are currently getting to 99 prayer. We're not too far off of that one. We did literally just hit 94, which was quite a nice feeling, because that means we got less than 10,000 bones to go. Right, what else did I want? Right, so now we're just going to bring some potions. So I'll bring super attack, super strength, super defense, prayer, agility, or stams even, should I say. I'll bring a couple extra, and I'm thinking we're going to need a anti-poison on this quest as well. Right, so I'll drop this one down here, then we'll bring a couple bits of food. Yeah, we'll drop we don't need that many. Right, we're going to go over to MacGruber's. We'll get these dwellberries sorted. So that's MacGruber's just here. Looks like we're going to have to take that entrance again. It's your boy, Kez, your knobber. Wagwan, brother. How's it going? How you doing, my dude? Did you have a nice Christmas? Traveling today, man. It's a nightmare. Trains are cancelled, my dude. I feel for you. What's that? Strikes or weather conditions? What are we talking? Yeah, what's that mean you're gonna have to do? Like, you're gonna have to stay where you are then, or are you planning on just fucking hanging around the station until you get back? Thought I'd avoid the rat race and get the very first train after Christmas. Bad move. Nah, just get a different one in it. Mate, you're a fucking ballsy guy, mate. I'll give you that. I certainly wouldn't be getting the train anytime around the holidays. When you expecting to get home, how long's your delay for? What am I doing over here? DLQ, right, okay. Need a couple free inventory slots for this quest as well. Been travelling since 6, got another 5 hours to go. Jesus, man. Jesus. Does that mean, though, that you're going to be online later? You can see the fucking dyslexia kicking in there. Is that a B or is that a D? Which way do we spin? Mate, I'm sure it does mean. Anyway, catch you later. Gotta go eat some Macca's. Alright, my dude. Have a good one. I will catch you later. Hit me up when you're back online. Peace, bro. Right, let's do it. Let's get this quest started. So this one's going to be a first for me. I've never done this quest before. This one got released in 2024, this year. Okay, there's only a few more days of actually saying that it was released this year. Right, what are we saying? Are we going to want to read all the dialogue out loud, or do you guys just want me to play it slow so you guys can have a read of it yourselves? So Elias White sent us a message, and it's this message that we're responding to now. So it turns out that the desert was the best place to begin my research into Arrav and his heart. Not too surprising, of course, given the burial practices here. And so he skipped off of that. Now, as for why this specific oasis is, it's related to that old mastaba up on the plateau. I reckon it might contain the knowledge we need to help old Arrav out. Excellent. And on that note, how do you feel about a bit of tomb reading? Fuck yeah, my dude. Does he not know who Dabo is? Dabo is always down for some tomb reading. Well, without getting bogged down in all the details, my research has led me to some information on a rare and unusual form of necromancy that was once practiced in these lands. Right, okay. It's looking spicy. So the key element of the process involved in the removal and preservation of the heart, much in the same way that the priests of Ichlarin do so during their burial ceremonies. The key difference, the process is performed while the victim is still alive. Fucking hell, that's horrible. Indeed, I have encountered many forms of dark magic in my time, but I must confess few have filled me with the same anger that I felt upon discovering this vile form of necromancy. And you think this is what happened to Arrav? Almost certainly. The end result of the process is an undead slave bound to whoever possessed their still beating heart. The victim must do whatever they are commanded, but unlike most other forms of necromancy, their mind and indeed their very soul remains intact. It all perfectly matches what you encountered with Arrav. Wow. Now, thankfully, as horrible as all this is, I believe this is a way for us to break Zamoragil's control over Arrav. To do so, we must recover Arav's heart. But what does that have to do with the mastaba? If we are to recover the heart, we will need a way to not only keep it preserved, but to keep it beating as well. Zamoragil must have a way of doing this, but I have a feeling you won't be willing to share the details on how. My hope is the mastaba contains the answers we need. It was built to house a pharaoh who ruled the desert thousands of years ago. And she was known for many feats, with one of them being her work in saving the victims of the Majorat necromancer. Ah, I see. Well, if there's any information on heart preservation in there, I'm sure I can find it. I have no doubt you can. While you work on that, I will get started on our next issue, finding where Zamoragil is keeping Arav's heart. Hopefully I'll have something by the time you're done. Oh, and a word of warning, when I was asking around about the mastaba, I was told about a group of, well, they apparently called themselves explorers. They entered the mastaba but never came back out. I'd say it's safe to assume that there are some sort of defensive measures in that place to deter any would-be grave robbers. Thanks for the heads up, I'll keep an eye out. Alright, good luck in there, I'll meet you out here once you're done. Alright, okay. Crush or range combat gear to fight the Golem Guard. Shit. We're gonna have to go grab some range gear for this one. The whip's just not gonna do it with its many slash options. I need a crush option. It'll be quite a nice little playthrough as well for you guys. Like anyone watching, anyone planning on doing the quest, or anyone that's not actually started. Give you a bit of an idea of how long it takes to run through it. You know, with a couple of mistakes, unedited. You know, you just get a play for how I'm doing it as well. That coffee is some good shit. Attack the goat. Slap. Oh, does it get on? Right. What do we reckon we're doing through here then? So get the first Mastaba key from the skeleton in the cave south of the entrance. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any traps in here yet. That's what I was half expecting, for it to be a little bit like the pyramids. Because we're still in the desert, we're still talking about pharaohs, and, well, traps everywhere. You try to pull the lever, but it won't budge. However, you spot a small keyhole beneath that perfectly fits the key you are carrying. You turn the key and lock in the lock and feel the lever loosen slightly. Pull the lever. Yes! Right, so you are going to have to search those wall markings both ways, on the way in and on the way out. Gonna have to do that the same on both sides, on the north and the south side. Yes, we do want to pull that lever both times. Thank you, good sir. Okay, so is this the golem that we've got to attack? It is, right, so we're going to have to fight the golem. It's weak to crush-style weapons. Use protect from melee to avoid damage from his attacks. When the screen shakes, step away from him to avoid taking damage. Right. Considering I'm using range now as well, I should have probably swapped my weapons out, shouldn't I? Right, is there going to be a way to trap him on any of these bits? Right, no, can't trap him there. Oh, I didn't step away in time for that one. Easy. Right, we'll go downstairs. That's the golem defeated. Right, saying here. Okay, so it looks like another one of those floor traps. So, because I'm using the quest helper, it's pre-selected the guide for me, thankfully. You know what? That is lovely pathing. I don't know if that's the same for everyone, but if it is, that is lovely. That is so much easier. Alright, you know what? I was half expecting a nice long cutscene there. That's a little bit disappointing. We like our cutscenes on the channel. We like our cutscenes over here, bro. So we search the shelves and we find an oil-filled canopic jar. We've seen these before. Drop a comment if you can remember where. So it says here, much of the mural is beyond your understanding, but you recognize a pharaoh queen preparing a canopic jar. A diagram seems to show the jar being filled with the dwellberries in a ring of life. Right, so that's what the ring of life was for. Okay, right. So we're going to use... Right, so we put the dwellberries and the ring of life into the canopic jar. Now we're going to return to Elias south of the ruins of Uza. And we're going to talk to him with what we've found. So... Oh, okay, sweet, right. Once you've walked in those tiles before, and you've made it to the other side, they're all locked. So you don't have to use the same pathing to get back. That's quite nice. I will also be uploading all my streams up onto YouTube as well, so if you do ever miss any of the series, all you have to do is go onto my YouTube channel. It's Dabo, it's linked in on my Twitch account. And you can of course drop a comment and I will respond to all of them. I won't leave anybody on red. Let us know how your Christmas was. Did you get what you want? Were you on Santa's good list? Were you on Santa's naughty list? If so, what did you do? Right. Anyway, back to the quest. So we're going to have another chat with Elias White. So, hello again, Dabo. How goes the tomb raiding? So I'm going to show him the canopic jar here. So this canopic jar should be able to preserve Arav's heart. Excellent stuff. I had no doubt you'd discover what we needed. You'll be pleased to hear that I've managed to make some good progress as well. Have you found where Arav's heart is? Not quite, but I have the next best thing. One of my contacts has been supporting my research by investigating the Majorat activity in the far north. He recently spotted some Morrigal entering an old fort near the mountain of Trollwise. I know Trollwise, I've been tobogganing there. Really, it hadn't struck me as a tourist area, with what with it being a bit troll-ridden. Anyhow, you shouldn't need to be doing any tobogganing this time. Instead, you'll be heading underground. Underground? Yes, my contact located some tunnels that looked like they might lead right into the fort. Seems like a better option than the front door. Well, then I'd best get going. Where can I find these tunnels? The entrance is right on top of Trollwise. I'd suggest you take a pickaxe with you. My contact mentioned there had been a few cave-ins. Right, okay. I'm going to do a quick restock at the bank. Let's have a quick check on how the alt's doing. We're going to run these bones over to files. You know, the amount of times I misclick on this douchebag. That's why we keep getting the little pauses up on the other account. But yeah, making headway. Only another 665k to go. We'll open up the side tracker. Not doing too bad. The XP per hour is pretty weak, but that's only because I'm not really focusing on it. Alright, so for this bit, for invasion, doesn't really look like we're going to need too much. The Trollheim teleport. Yes, we've got that on here as well, so we are good. We've got the pickaxe. You know what? And take this opportunity. We're going to drop these off. We don't need those anymore. Let's swap out for a range part. Probably get a range part 3 instead. Another prayer part. Deposit that back. Is it the Trollwise way we're going to want to go? Ice path. Yeah, it's going to be in it. So we've got a couple extra viewers over here on Twitch. How's it going, my dudes? Hope you're keeping well. Right, I just want to check. Does this look like we're going the right way? It does, yeah. So it just came off Trollwise and we've taken the northwest pathing. Perfect, right, so we're out of the other side of the tunnel, back into, I think we're now up in Trollwise. Yeah, we're up in the Trollwise Mountains. You know, Elias does seem to have a bit too many contacts, doesn't he? Labistad's Labyrinth. New music track there, lovely. That is something that we're going to be going for on the account at some point soon as well. The old music cape. Alright, so you've just got to go through attacking all of the rubble from a series of different angles. See, this is why the quest helper comes in so helpful. Do we want to be picking up these tablets? Do we know what they're for? Right, you might want to pause it on these because I'm not going to read them all. I'm just going to open them up and... There you go, so if you want to pause it, do so. So like I said, I'm just going to pick them up and then I'm just going to drop them. So again, if you want to pause it. So that was the slate one. Yeah, it would have been nice to have got through there, wouldn't it? Oh, okay, so it doesn't actually matter what angle you attack it from to begin with. Ah, okay, you've just got to get it from two sides, okay. Oh, I quite like the music track on this area. I'm going to pick up the shale tablet as well and give that one a read. So if you want to pause it in a second, if it's what you've been keeping up with. Right, there we go. I'm just going to carry on with that now. Alright, okay, so it looks like we're in the fortress now. This must be the one they were on about. And there is good old Arrav, our buddy, our pal. You should not be here. Zamorigal could return at any time. If he does, I won't be able to stop myself from. That's a risk I'm willing to take. I'm here to help you. Why? You do not know me. You do not know what I've done. Leave this place and leave me. I am forsaken. Not if I have anything to say about it, Arrav. I need to find your heart. With it, I can free you. It's not here. Samorigal did not want it too close to his kin. Do you know where it is? In the next room. Look behind the flame tapestry. You might be able to find something that can help. My master calls me. Thank you, whoever you are. Alright, I don't even know your name. It's Dabo, and I will save you, Arrav. I promise. Ooh, big strong words. Hard plays, hard plays. Behind the flame tapestry. Here we go, my dude. Okay. You find some plans and a key behind the tapestry. However, you don't have enough room to take them. It's time. It's time we drop these stone tablets. Right, return to Elias, south of the ruins of Uza, and ask him for help interpreting the plans. Alright, okay. Quick bank run. You know, it's cold as Eskimo pussy in here. Might have to turn the heating up. Oh, we always kill the imps. Need that champ scroll on this account. Never get it. Never lucky. Hello again, Dabo. Did you manage to find a way into that fort? I did. The heart wasn't there, but I think I know where it is. I reckon it's in the base near Varrock. Are you sure? Well, take a look at these plans I found and see what you think. Right then, let's see. There's a chamber here marked as containing a heart. It must be Arrav's. However, reaching it's going to pose some significant problems. There we go, cutscenes. We love the cutscenes. So it seems that the intersection of Zamuragul space has state-of-the-art security. The corridor into the area is filled to the brim with human detection spells. These will set off an alarm. Now there is a sewage system running under some parts of the base that can be accessed from the nearby kitchen. These sewers could be used to bypass the spells, however surges of energy are periodically sent through the water there. On the other side of the spells, the vault door is found. This door is guarded by zombies. If they see an intruder, they will set off the alarm. If the alarm is sounded, a gas will be released, incapacitating all living things in the area. The vault door is made of 5-inch thick runite-enforced steel with a 4-digit access code. When the code is entered incorrectly more than twice, the alarm will be set off. Inside the vault, there is a crisscross of special fire ray enchantments that Zamuragul has made. Touching any of these will do significant damage and set off the alarm. Finally, at the back of the vault, we have the pedestal holding Arrav's heart. Jesus fuck. That all sounds pretty simple. We can do this. Oh, that sounds like an awful lot. To get past it sounds like an impossible mission. It does appear to pose somewhat of a challenge, but if we engage in a bit of cunning, it may not be as impossible as you might think. You know what, you've got to admire Elias's optimism. Because I'm doing it. So, first of all, we're going to need a distraction to lure some of those zombies out. I have no doubt that I'll be able to act as suitable bait. While I do that, you'll need to get through those sewers. But what about the energy surges? I don't really fancy getting fright. Understandable, I would suggest you invest in some kind of insulation to protect yourself from the surges. Now, provided my distraction works, you should find the area on the other side of the sewers free of zombies. That will give you the time and space needed to get that vault door open. And then the fire is, well, no great heist is complete without the use of a crossbow and a grappling hook. Okay, to summarise, I need some sort of insulated protection along with a crossbow and grappling boots. Precisely. Gather those items and then meet me outside Zamuragul's base near Varrock. It's time to recover a heart. Elias departs. Alright, okay, we're going to go back into Varrock. It's going to look like we're going to want some combat gear here as well. So, fight Arrav, kill zombies as they appear. Ranged weapons are handy here. Avoids the venom pools they spawn to use protect from melee to avoid some of the incoming damage. When Arrav throws an axe towards you, step to the side or behind him. Alright. You know what? We're going to do it with range. Why not? You know what, we do have a lumberyard teleport, but we're not going to waste it. as well put these on straight away. What we've got in there, saying, right, so we're going to want to be using protect from melee during the boss fight. So we're going to have melee and eagle eye on. Oh, we're going to catch this eclectic. No, we're not. Let's see where exactly we've got to go. Up towards the dungeon. So we're going to follow this path and take this cut through up here then. Alright, ready when you are, my dude. Let's go steal a heart. Alright, excellent. Once you head in, I'll arrange a distraction to lure some of those zombies away. I'll meet you back here once you've recovered the heart. Good luck. Pff, pussy. Alright, open the gate and make your way to the back of St. Marigold's base. Depends on what their area of effect is. Easy peasy, look at that. Right, so we're going to have a little look inside the chest. Let's see if we can get a code out of it. Alright, you unlock the chest and you find a code key. It reads ACE. A-I-C-E. Right. Where to next? Right, okay, so I'm going to need to give this one a read again. Right, so attempt to take Arav's heart from the pedestal. Ready for a fight with Arav. Kill zombies as they appear. Ranged weapons are handy here. Avoid the venom pools when they spawn. Use protect from melee to avoid some of the incoming damage. When Arav throws an axe towards you, step to the side or behind him. Right, okay, so it sounds like it's simple enough. Alright. Let's get the ult ready very quickly. Get these bones on the altar. Get pre-potted on this one. Alright. We are good to go. Zamorigal, let's see what you're saying, my dude. Oh, unlucky Araf, my dude. Okay, right, yeah, so that's the axe that he's on about. Yeah, so that's why we should have moved. We'll do that next time. Kind of fluffed that one up a bit, didn't we? No, as far as quest bosses go, this one's surprisingly easy. I've been quite sloppy with it as well. I've taken a few hits, not really been focusing. Still playing on the out at the same time. You know what I mean? Used a couple food, using range as well, which is a much slower DPS, or at least this setup compared to my melee setup. Yeah, it's really not that difficult, to be fair. He gone. He did. You know, not a bad quest to be fair. Quite enjoyable, good storyline. Easy boss though. Yeah, Elias White's got some moves, bro. Oh, but he's just leaving a rev there, huh? Teleporting directly into the room, keeping Majorat at bay, those aren't the kind of skills that just anyone possesses. Not to mention that Zamoragul knew you. I have never kept it secret from you that I have a history with the Majorat, although I may have chosen not to divulge some of the more specific details. Okay. I hope that you will not judge me too harshly for that. We are still entitled to our secrets, and even now I would prefer not to share them. I guess it's just you made out that you were just researching the Majorat. This is clearly a lot more than that. It is, and I apologise if you feel I have deceived you. My past with the Majorat, and especially with Zamoragul, is complicated. Again, I would prefer we not discuss this further. Now, why don't we instead focus this conversation on something far more positive than my history? We have successfully recovered Arav's heart. So does this mean we can free him now? Eventually, yes, but while the heart is key to Zamoragul's control over Arrav, merely possessing it won't be enough to break that control. Doing so will require further research, not to mention the right opportunity. So what happens now? I will take the heart and begin working right away. Given that Zamoragul knows we have it, I intend to go to ground for this one. You might not hear from me for some time, but fear not, I will be in touch again once things are ready. Stay safe out there, Dabo, until we meet again. Elias departs. You know what? That's a really good open. That means there's going to be another quest at some point. This isn't just the end of a series. They plan on doing some more with it. That is really good news. Right, we are going to get this one saved. Again, anyone watching this stream, you know I love to get my levels saved down. Right, OSRS quests. What was this one called again? The Curse of Arrav. Perfect. Right. That's a healthy amount of XP. There's some good rewards from this quest as well. You know, you get Zamoragul's Fort access. We'll have a little look into that later down the line, see what that's all about. 40k mining XP, 40k thieving XP, 40k agility XP, and now a total of 310 quest points. Perfect. Looks like my dude's just finished his quest as well. Fair play to you. Get on, buddy. So that leaves us the final three: A Night at the Theatre, Song of the Elves, and While Guthic Sleeps. You know, I'm actually looking forward to While Guthic Sleeps. I've heard quite a lot about that quest. It does sound like it's going to be quite a difficult one. Sounds like there's quite a lot of different challenges on it. Let's have a little look into it. Okay, yeah. So you got a ridiculously high quest requirement to begin with. 180 quest points. Need to have finished a fair amount of these quests. 72 thieving. It's quite a high requirement, that one. Okay, so most of the requirements, so long as you've done like the main quest series, and you actually meet the level requirements, aren't too bad. The item requirements aren't too bad. tell you what, 5 quest points, 80k feeding, 75k farming, 75k herblore, 50k hunter. That's some decent XP right there. Access to tormented demons in the ancient Gothixian temple. Access to Black Knight catacombs. Okay, so there's some new content in there as well that I've not played before. So that'd be quite exciting to get through all of that. Question is, do we jump straight into it, or whoops, wrong one. Or do we get some of these levels done? You know, actually, I think that's going to be a perfect time to end this stream today. We'll get this one saved out. We'll get this one closed off, my dude, and I will be back in a little bit, and we'll have a little bit of a think about it over the next hour or so. I'll see what we go into. We'll either do the last quest, or one of the last quests while Gothic sleeps, or we will start getting the requirements smashed out for Song of the Elves. Either way, it's gonna be an exciting couple of episodes coming up. Right, my dudes, peace. Take it.